guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another get ready with me. I've got some new makeup to try. Haven't done one of these for a while. Life's been a bit crazy, so I thought I'd update you with what's been going on, talk you through the new makeup and just have a little general catch up. So if you like this look and it's something that you might want to try for yourself, then just keep on watching. Hi guys, so the first step is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I thought this would be a fun little catch-up video. I haven't done one of these for a while. I'm getting ready to go out to see my dad and my mum and my cousins. It's St. Patrick's Day. I myself am not Irish, but my auntie's husband is Irish, so my cousins are Irish, so you know, why not celebrate? I'm going to put this in with the Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush. I used to use my fingers, and then I saw someone doing this on TikTok and it looked really good, and I was like, why do I want to get it all over my hands? Why don't I just use a brush, which has been a bit of a game changer. Sorry, that's Doris wanting attention. What? She's on top of the wardrobe. I don't know if you can't see. She's on top of the wardrobe and she's like recently discovered that she has a voice. Anyway, we'll get to her. I'm sure she'll show up eventually. So yeah, where are we? So yeah, so St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day everyone. I should do a green eye look, but I'm not going to, because today I'm just going to use all the new makeup that I've bought recently. It's not a lot, but whatever new I've got, I'm just going to slap it on my face. So that was the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I use the shade 4 Medium. I absolutely love it. The e.l.f. one's good, but it is not a patch on the Charlotte Tilbury. So I got on £10 Tuesday the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint in shade 23. I shade matched myself before in Boots, so I knew I wanted to get this when my True Match ran out. But yeah, it's run out. So, and this one is on £10 Tuesday, so I got £4 off, which was a bit of a bonus. I love this. I have been using it. The only thing I hate about it is the packaging. It's got one of these really annoying doe applicators, so like you're meant to like, you know, do this to it. I hate that, so I just kind of use this side and just slap it all over my face. It is a skin tint, but it gives a fair bit of coverage. Oh, and when you do that, it kind of all goes back out of the lid, so that's not cute. Best way for me to use it, it's a beauty blender. Shade 23 was a good match for me. Like I say, I shade matched myself when I was in Boots before, so as soon as it went live on £10 Tuesday, I was on it. Because I go to the gym on a Tuesday morning, I set my alarm for 5:15 in the AM. I get all of the best deals, because if it's something really good on £10 Tuesday, it does sell out really quick. £4 isn't a massive saving, but if you wanted to... Hello, Doris. It's just jumped off the wardrobe. If you want to get it anyway, it's a good one. But look at the coverage. Okay, I've got a flawless filter underneath, but that doesn't give any coverage, so you can see from here, like, it's really good. So I'm using the camera to sort of see what I'm doing. So I'll have to get my mirror out in a second, but yeah, it's really good. So yeah, let me just use the mirror to see. Oh, that's actually a really good job. Yeah, so as you can tell, guys, my skin is actually really behaving at the moment, and I put this down to a couple of things. Number one is my LED mask. I hate to say it because, you know, it's expensive. I'm doing this out of habit. I don't even really need to do this, but my makeup needs to last all day, so I'll do it. I've got one little spot there. Yeah, my Dennis Gross LED mask is phenomenal. I've been using it since November, so like 3 or 4 months, 4 months, and it does take a while to work, but I noticed a difference within the first sort of 8 weeks, but now I'm really seeing a difference. And what I've really noticed is the days that I don't use it, because if I'm going out, if I'm out late or something, like the next morning my skin isn't as bright. So yeah, it's a definite must-have if you have any troubled skin. I use it for well, everything. I need the collagen in the red light, and I need the pigmentation, acne, scarring help in the blue light. And then the one, both lights, I use both lights together. Like I just love them. Yeah, I do a cycle of all three. So my cycle is I just sit there for 9 minutes, so I don't use one light per day. We're using the Pat McGrath under eye powder in light. If you know, you know. Basically, if you're over 40, and you're not setting your under eyes with this, you're in trouble. This stuff, it's just so finely milled, it sets under eye makeup without accentuating lines any further. It's just the best thing I have ever discovered for my under eyes. Right, so then the Laura Mercier translucent powder, shock horror. All of my usual stuff. This is all the usual stuff. The Pat McGrath in the light is a new one, because I used to use medium. I still have the medium, but the light scared me initially, but I should have just gone for it because it is brightening as well as setting beautifully. Behind you there is a big window, so we're doing a natural daylight. It is just past midday here, and I've forgotten my contour. Brilliant. I use the Charlotte Tilbury contour stick, and I've forgotten to do it. I've just set my makeup, so that's not great. Never mind. Who cares? It's only contour. It's not essential, to be honest. I never contoured before. It didn't really bother me. I'm not even sure if I can actually see a difference now when I contour, but I just kind of like the process, and I feel like it gives me just a bit of extra cheekbone. Never mind. Alright, so what else has been going on in life? Life has it's been pretty tough, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, nothing bad's happened, but it's just been one of those periods. Hold on, let me get my next. It's Sunday, so I'm leaving out all my brushes because you know me. I have to wash my brushes on a Sunday. Yeah, life's been hectic. Work has been super busy. I have not had any days working from home for the last month or so. So it's been a constant 5 days a week in the office, longish hours, lots of stuff going on. And I've had really not much time to film. I feel like I'm just chasing my tail all the time. I could tell you any time of the day, whichever day, what I'll be doing. I've had no spare time. This is MAC Painterly. I've been loving the MAC paint pots again. It's been a complete resurgence from my good old days of makeup. I used to use this back in the day, and I got it again just to basically, I have oily eyelids, so to help my eyeshadow stay put and not crease. And Painterly is just the absolute best neutral concealer colour tone. My makeup just sits beautifully on it. It neutralises any redness in the eye. It's just amazing. MAC still got it. So yeah, so life has been crazy, and I've been really unkind to myself. When I say that, I mean I just haven't given myself any grace, any time, I'm always just like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you, sitting on the sofa? Why are you having a rest? I've been really mean to myself. Well, I think, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be cleaning the flat, you should be, whatever. And I just need to just stop. I've had busy social stuff, which has been lovely, but it's exhausting, and yeah, I need to be a little bit more kind to myself. And I wasn't very well for a little bit, and I had to, obviously, I was going to work and stuff, I had to continue working, and I was feeling quite low. I've basically just run myself down to a point where now I really just have to take notice of my body and what is happening, because it's been a crazy busy time, guys. So yeah, look after yourselves, be kind. So that's why today we're just slapping on this lovely new makeup. This is the Pat McGrath Mothership 1 Subliminal. How I've not owned this before. It's a only cool toned palette, and I've ignored it all this time, and it's flipping lovely. So that was on all over the lid in the transition was this lightest shade. Now I'm going to go in with the darker shade up here, a mink kind of shade, just in the crease, the outer crease. Honestly, Pat McGrath mattes are just they blend so beautifully. You actually, if you have a good brush as well, you actually just can't go wrong. I could honestly just leave this here, but we're not. We're gonna go sparkly. Well, it's Sunday afternoon. Why the hell not? Stu's just making lunch, if you can hear that in the background. Like I said, every minute of the day, I know what I'm doing. We're having lunch in 10 minutes, so I'll have to sort of pause this, have lunch and come back. and then finish getting ready before I have to head out in the car. Driving on a Sunday is always just awful around here. Right, so what we're going to do on the lid today, I think we're just going to go for this lovely like mink taupe shade. Going to be quite basic, but we're going to glam it up. And I always use this Natasha Denona free brush that was in the Metropolis mini palette. Oh, the brushes, I've been trying to find them on eBay because I've got two. I bought one with the palette obviously, and I bought another one on eBay, but I do need another one because I just use them so much. And in each palette you could use this brush like 3 times in a week because I use a different brush for like different shades obviously, so they don't kind of cross over, like contaminate each other. So I'm just going to blend it out like windscreen wiper motion, round, 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 round. And it just kind of blends out those harsh lines. Not that, like I say, with Pat, you don't really get harsh lines. I use Zoeva brushes. This is a 227, I want to say. It's gotten to the stage now where all the writing's sort of coming off of them. 228 this is. It's a deluxe crease brush. And they're just so soft. Just push that out a little bit there. Gorgeous. Right. Pat McGrath Artistry Wand. If you use Pat McGrath shimmers, you need this in your life. It's basically like, almost like Vaseline. Once you put makeup down, it doesn't move it, which is the best thing ever. And I just sort of put it over the lid and it sort of, the glitters stick to it without falling. So I think this, I think we're going to go for this glitter today. Do you know what? I did sort of say about trying different palettes. I don't know if you saw my Instagram, but I said, well, actually that could be quite nice. I said that using different palettes freaks me out because like this is an artist's vision and I just don't want to like ruin it. But weirdly in Subliminal, the glitters just don't seem to match. All right, I'm going to go wild and I give my anxiety a run for its money, and I'm going to use this Moonlit Seduction. And I think I'm going to go for this one because it's quite sort of taupey, which is what this eyeshadow is. This all goes wrong. I'm blaming the internet. Because I saw a lady on YouTube do this and she used like different palettes for this for one look. I was like, oh my god, I can't cope. My friend at work thought I was hysterical. She's like, you're so weird. I was like, I know, but like this is an artist's vision. Like Pat McGrath's a makeup artist. Why would she not, if she thought this colour would go with that, why wouldn't she make it in that palette? Like, I'm just doing what Pat says. I'm a very good student. That actually really worked out. Damn it. I was kind of hoping it'd be a fail because I could go, see, should have used one from the same palette. And I should have for the purposes of this video being a new look, a new makeup video, but just keeping it real. That's really good. I need to get rid of that. To get a clean brush. Right. What we're going to put underneath? On the under eye. Let's go back to Subliminal palette. Thanks, Moonlit Seduction. That's really good. Let's go back to Subliminal again. I'm going to use this darker sort of minky shade under the lash line. And when you do this, pick the same spot every time, because when you do this, inevitably, you're going to get water from your eye on the brush. When you put it back in the palette, it does sort of mark it a little bit. So use the same spot every time. Nice. I did my eyeliner off camera. I just had my lunch. It was very nice, just having a cup of coffee. And yeah, I'm going to use the new L'Oreal Panorama mascara. I really like it. It's really, really good. I think I did it in my favourites in February. My Botox is wearing off, so I don't have to hold my eyelids open anymore. And I'm saying I might take a break from Botox, but I probably won't. Once it's worn off properly, I'll be like, oh, I miss it. But yeah, I'm just like reassessing lots of things, like Slimming World, for example. I love going to Slimming World, but I'm not going to go every week because I don't need to weigh in every week as a Target member. And I find myself focusing way too much on negative things regarding weight. So like, for example, I've reached my kind of goal weight ages ago, and whenever I weigh in, I'm like, why aren't I losing weight? Why am I just staying the same? What's happening? And you might go up a pound, go down a pound, but essentially I'm exactly the same every week. And I'm like, why is this happening? And I don't know why I do that, because obviously, like, focus on the fact that you've lost 3 stone. Be proud. Don't beat yourself up over stuff you didn't actually need to think about. And that's the thing with weighing in every week. It does, pardon the pun, weigh on your mind, because that's what you're eating. So your goal is for that week. I'm not suddenly just going to start eating loads of crap because I'm not weighing in every week. Like, my lifestyle has changed. That looks really nice. Sorry, this was the Urban Grey eyeliner kohl pencil from L'Oreal. So it's like grey instead of black. So yeah, so that was a bit of a revelation. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush Bronze and Glow Trio in Nirvana in Bloom. I got this in her last VIP sale because it was such a good price. And I love the Bronze Nirvana bronzer, and it's a full-size bronzer. This is the Divine... What is it? Don't know what the... Oh, sorry. So, Sunset Bloom is the blush, and then the... I don't know what this is, but I just put it on top. Lotus Nectar. It's like a highlight, but it's pink. So I wouldn't use a pink highlight. So I'm going to use the Bronze Nirvana bronzer there, and this just sort of warms up the skin beautifully. So yeah, so I'm not going to be doing that every week now, but it's a shame because I do like to get my bars from there. I have their Slimming World bars, but if I didn't have them, I wouldn't eat them. So I'm sure it's like, that's got to be good. So yeah, nothing to report there. I got these fancy new scales. They're not fancy, they're like 30 quid on Amazon, but they like do your BMI. They are essentially Slimming World scales, that they're just like really accurate, and they have an app and everything, so I'm just going to use those. So I'm just going with the blush, which is the, forgotten it already, Sunset Bloom. Pop that up there. And I've started doing my blush higher after watching a lady on TikTok who was in like her late 40s saying that if you put it down here, sort of drags your face down. If you do it up higher, it sort of lifts your face. I'm like, well, that makes a lot more sense. So I do that now. And this brush is amazing. It's a £5 blush brush from Boots. Boots' own brand. It's not even a brand, it's just Boots. And then I get this pink highlight. Just put that on top. So it highlights, but it's got a colour to it. So I'll just put it on top of that. Nice. Then I'll get my Hourglass brush, just diffuse that because it's a little bit mad. Once the rest of the look is done, it'll be fine. Just trust the process. Brows, obviously brows never ever change. I got my brows done last week at Blink. Let me tell you, because I feel like I got absolutely robbed. Hold on, let me pause in segments so I can edit easier. So Blink, the first time I went to Blink Brow Bar, I had my eyebrows threaded, and I haven't had my eyebrows done since before the pandemic. I've been doing them myself, growing them out. Obviously they're quite sparse, but they are 90s brows, so they are ruined from over plucking all those hundreds of years. If you're watching kids, don't do it. And I went there and had my eyebrows threaded, and if you book your second appointment when you're there, you get like 20% off. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And she said, oh, you'd really benefit from having your brows tinted, because they're quite sparse. So I was like, okay, fine, let's do that. So I booked in for that, and that was last weekend. And I went there, and I had them done. I wish I'd done it before and after, because I'm not the sort of person that complains. I'm one of those sort of annoying people. It's like, oh, it's lovely, and then leave and then slag it off, which is not what I did on this occasion. I actually spoke up. The lady did it. She left the stuff on for like 30, 40 seconds. And she was like, there you go, it's done. And I looked and I was like, what's done? And she said, the tint. And I was like, but they don't look any different. And she was like, well, your eyebrows are quite sparse. And I said, well, that was the point. Like, the last time I came here, it was upsold to me as being like, it would help with sparse brows. She went, oh, no, it just colours the brows that you have. So I was like, so you basically missold me a service and now I've got to pay for it? And then she was like, well, no. And then she started trying to backtrack. And I was like, who upsold it to you? I said, the lady that saw me last time. Oh, do you have the name? I said, well, no, but you'll have it in your system because everything's computerised there. And she was like, oh, and then looked, she was like, oh, she's not here anymore. I was like, oh, that's convenient, isn't it? So in the end, they took off the cost of the tint because it was so shit. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I said to the lady, like, there is no difference. There is actually no. I said, plus I fill my brows in anyway. I said, so I thought this would help me not have to fill my brows in. I said, but it literally looked no different. Flipping cheek. So yes, that was that. Right, I'm gonna go off camera, brush my teeth, and then do a lip, because I don't know what lip to do with this. I was gonna do a bronze gloss that I've got, which is new, but it's not gonna work with this cool tone. I'm just gonna, now my mascara's dried, I'm just going to blend this a bit more. God, that's so sparkly. Okay. I think a nice cool toned pink might work with this look. I'll be back. A little bit of Pat McGrath ASMR. So here we go. The coating on top. I love that. Next one. The mirror. Because we're not giving this back. This is amazing. Love it. So this is the finished look. In the end, I did go for a bronze lip because I just love this lipstick. And this is the Pat McGrath BlitzTrance lipstick in Flesh Fetale. So it's kind of like a neutral bronzy shade, very much my kind of shade with a good shimmer to it. And it's just one of those lipsticks you just apply without even looking at. It's just so good. It's not new. I've had it a little while, but I've just been going back to it more and more this last month or so. So yeah, I love the way that eye look turned out. With my grey hair, it just really sets it off. It just looks really, really nice. So yeah, that is my finished look. Thanks so much for sticking with me and for hearing all of my updates and things. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I forgot to put anything about Doris because, to be honest, she's just getting on with living her best life. But a few weeks ago, Stu started this really cute thing where he has been recording her when I come home from work on a Friday or whenever he's not working, because during the day she sleeps, and like wherever she's sleeping, she just pops out and like runs down the stairs to meet me. It's so cute. So I'm going to insert some videos at the end of this just to show you how cute she is. But yeah, she's just living her best life. So loving that for her. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next Sunday for another video. Take care, guys. Sleepy. Hi, darling. Got your litter. Come on. Come on, Sophie. No, it's going to stand here. Come on.